Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you guys doing? Hopefully the volume is good. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Come on in, come on in. We are live. You already know. How are you? How are you? Oh my God. And so we have made it, you guys. Last day of December. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve to you guys. Even though I know, well, it is. It's New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve. It is. It's okay. It's 12:23 a.m. where I am. It's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year, you guys. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, daughters and sons. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, people. General reading for my beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you may have Virgo at in your chart. Take what resonate, leave the rest. If it's your first time here, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we are going live. Okay. Yes. So we are going to talk about it. Cross watchers, you are welcome to join us. Keep it classy. Moderators are in the chats, and my mods, they control the chats. Okay. So if you're here, tap that thumbs button, hit that like button, quickly go and share. See if you could invite another Virgo to come join us. Because I didn't even let the people know that we was going to be live right now. I just kind of came on in. I didn't send out any notifications. So some people may be asleep, but for those people who are subscribed, hopefully those who are will receive their notifications and they will tap in. Okay, since I didn't send out any notifications. But Virgos, and my left ear just started ringing about a minute ago. And so my left ear is still ringing, but it's okay, all right? I'm going to consider that a blessing, all right? Highly favored, amen? Because we go through, we go through, we go through, we get through, we overcome, we heal, we rest, we regroup, we bounce back. It's okay, all right? We are going to deliver whatever the Lord sees upon our hearts for us to receive. We're going to cover this reading in the blood of Jesus. Before I even began this reading, I said a nice, lovely, beautiful, healthy prayer. You know, yes, asking the Father to cover, protect, remove anything that's not healthy. Send it back, baby, send it back. Because I feel as though, Virgo, for many of us, because we have all been there, past, present, current, even now. Right? So as I sit here and I look at these cards, and I'm going to allow Spirit to use me as a vessel, and whatever Spirit wishes for me to speak upon, we're going to ask that Spirit anoint this message, anoint my voice, anoint my throat chakra, open up my third eye, pour down, bless the seeds from above. Because I feel as though, Virgo, for some of you, not all, like I said, we all can relate when it comes to dealing with somebody who has once upon a time, whether this is very recently, came into your life and we allowed this person to come in and we thought we could trust them and we opened up ourselves and we were good to them. And then they turned around and did us dirty. For some, as always, coming in with this trickery and deceit that you didn't see, that thief card. And for some of you, Virgo, some of you can have Leo placement, some of you can have Taurus placements. Some of you could have dealt with a Capricorn. Um, some of you could have dealt with a Leo or Taurus. And so, if we have any Leos and Tauruses or Capricorns here, this may resonate because I feel that right now, behind closed doors, there is a Leo somewhere as well as a Taurus who's hurt. See the Strength card? There's a Leo who definitely feels let down at this time. Same thing with this Taurus. And for some of you, you could have found yourself being swept off your feet with this Capricorn. Virgo, I feel like you have a Leo or a Taurus who really miss you. I feel like you have a Capricorn who just came in for one thing because they wanted to play games and they pretty much wanted to be intimate with you. I feel like there's a Leo and a Taurus who's going through right now and they're feeling a bit let down. They're feeling a little bit wounded. And like I said, some of you can have Leo or Taurus placements. And some of you can have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius placements where you could have dealt with the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius who came in here and ringing this game, this con artist. And shout out to everybody coming in. Hello, how are you? Happy New Year to everybody that's coming in the chats. Some of you can have Pisces placements with that hangman energy. The energy that I'm getting here, Virgo, is that when it comes to dealing with the true consman, the gentleman who's good at approaching women and preying on women like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You didn't see this coming. For some of you, this could be somebody who definitely did you dirty with the Eight of Swords. Definitely had you feeling trapped within, feeling isolated and stuck, feeling frozen in time. Feeling unsure of yourself. Like, how could this person do this to me? I've sacrificed so much to be with this person. I gave this person so much. I gave so much of myself. Even if this is people, places, and things, because it doesn't always have to necessarily be a lover. This could be family members. This could be co-workers who you took to be friends. In a scenario of this, whatever the case may be, because see, there go the courthouse. And there go the judge. And in between this courthouse, because you got the courthouse that came out, and then you got the thief, and you got the judge. And for some, this could be a warning, letting you know that if you haven't gone through this, you need to beware this person. For some of you, I feel like you dealt with somebody who came in here and tricked you. And could have came in here and pretty much not just drained you of your resources mentally and emotionally. They told you everything you wanted to hear and you believed them. This is somebody who told you that they was going to truly support you, that they had your back no matter what, that you could believe in them, that they are there as a support system for you, that you can rely on them. And this is somebody who came into your life was completely untrustworthy, not reliable at all. This is somebody who almost used their um, ability of being a con artist as a second job, because this is somebody who considers themselves a wise man, somebody who's a sweet talker and knows exactly how to smooth women because they come across as handsome, intelligent, hardworking. They come across as sincere, you know, got it all together, on point, smell good, talk good, dress nice, you know, everything good on the outside because they had time to practice. Because this is what they do. They go from one to the next and they tell everybody the same thing. And this is somebody who builds their riches from women. They take advantage of mostly single women or women with kids. This is somebody who is used to having women pour themselves at them. And this could be even a female. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a such thing as women narcissists as well as male narcissists, okay? Like I said, take it how it resonates. Whatever the case may be, this is a situation, the energy that I'm getting here, like for example, let's say you had your own place, you had a good job, you were stable, you were doing well for yourself, and then all of a sudden you meet this person and you let them move in with you. And you think that together the two of you are going to climb ladders and you're going to be successful and run off into the sunset and live happily ever after. And then once you allow this person to move in or you open yourself to let them into your life, they live a double life, and which you're not aware of. And even speaking for myself, I went through this here recently. You know, not to live together, but I allowed myself to open up to somebody who I thought I could trust, and shown up. You understand what I'm saying? So I could definitely read this resonates. I get it. You know, when we fall prey to that person who we think is going to be a support system, and then you find out later this person was very deceitful. They were dishonest. They betrayed you. They was a liar. You know, and it's a one thing when a person go out and cheat, you know what I'm saying? We could kind of deal with that, you know, because that's like, okay, well, they went out and cheated, cool, we could break up, you know what I'm saying? You go your way, I go my way. That's not a big deal. I can care less if somebody cheat because you're doing me a favor. If you cheat, that's good. I want you to go out there and meet somebody else so you get the fuck out of my life. You understand what I'm saying? So that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. My problem is when I open myself to you and I allow you to become a part of my life and you steal from me. You understand what I'm saying? The biggest pet peeve I have is a thief. I can't stand a thief. You can lie to me, you could cheat on me, but don't steal from me. And when you have somebody who steals from you, when somebody comes into your home and they invade your space and they invade your privacy and they discover everything about you, they find out where you live at, where you work at, how much money you make, they know everything about you, and you know very little about them because you done told them all about your business and your life, and they didn't really share too much with you, a little bit here and there, but they ain't really give you the main details about who they really were. And then later on, you discovered the hard way who this person really was, and you end up falling, not just falling for the wrong person, but you fell spiritually because spiritually you forgot your crown and you allow this demonic spirit to enter into your life and remove your crown. And in the process of you losing your spiritual crown, this person did some damage to your self esteem, to your stability, to your character, even to your morals. Because as a Virgo, you are the empress, you are the high priestess, you're somebody who was birthed to be spiritual, right? You're the teacher, you're the nurse, you're the doctor, you're the teacher, you're the pastor, you're the bishop, you're all that. You're the mother, you're the father. You understand what I'm saying? And so anytime we open ourselves up spiritually and we allow somebody to enter into our life, and then that person is the complete opposite, and you lose everything and you hit rock bottom, all because you open the door and let this person in. Happy New Year Eve to everybody coming in. Happy New Year. Come on in, have a seat, get comfortable, relax. Amen. Um, as I was saying, you let this person in. We let this person in because it resonated with me. Because, like I always tell people, I don't judge. I feel like I'm a spiritual minister with a message to deliver to my people, okay? Because we're all one and the same, all right? There are no capital T's here. You understand what I'm saying? We are all one, okay? All of us are highly favored and blessed, amen? So I never judge because I'm human just like everybody else. I'm human. It resonate. I can relate. I understand. I get it. I know it. I've been there, done it, and did that. And so, like I said, Virgos, we found ourselves in a situation where after dealing with someone and you lose everything, and it's bad when it's one thing to break up, you know what I'm saying, and go through a painful situation, you know what I mean, that little breakup. But it's a whole nother when you break up and it leaves a scar. You understand? Because some people you don't give a damn about. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you go out, you meet somebody, you talk, you date, and then you get rid of them because they're not hitting no 2 cents. But when you start getting involved with somebody who you've been seeing for like 6 months to a year or longer than a year, and you thinking that you're getting to know this person, they're getting to know you, and then you find out later that this person was a devil in sheep's clothing, and you lose everything, you done lost your job, you done lost your house, you done lost your car. And when this person was with you, you thought y'all were gonna run off into the sunset. This person talked you into getting the house. Y'all put both of y'all names on the lease. You moved in together. Your house became his house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all planted this bigger future together, only to hit rock bottom and discover that this person done pretty much picked you up and pulled you away from your stability. Because when you were single and by yourself, you was doing okay. You didn't need nobody to come into your life and distract you. But you felt like, okay, I've been single for a while, so let me try this. Let me do something different. So now this person that pulled you from your job, talked you into moving away. Let's move to another whole town, city. Let's start all over again. We both good. It's gonna be easy for us to get another job. We're gonna be able to make this money. And then you get to that new destination where you don't know nobody, you ain't got no family, no friends, no support, and then shit don't go in your favor. And then next thing you know, you out there having to find a place to stay. You out there having to scramble up a few dollars, go get you a secondhand transportation and shit, a little something, get you point A, point B. Something you got to eat, you got to pay the bills, all that shit, right? And for some, you find yourself in a situation where it even F's up your credit. And so now, and this can even be a husband-wife situation, girlfriend, boyfriend situation, fiance, whatever. Y'all, you got into this situation together, but now everything is in your name because you the breadwinner. And then you find yourself having to go to court. You understand what I'm saying? This person done pretty much left you stranded and stuck, having to pick up the pieces. And for some, You're sitting here working hard. You're busting your ass. Occupation card. And see, for some of you, you're going through a spiritual, transformation with the judgment. And it's okay because, yeah, you're going through a spiritual rebirth with the death card, but you're going to overcome this here painful ending. Some of you could have been dealing with a Scorpio. So, like I said, you got Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces is here. You know, it's like whatever you're going through, Virgo, it's going to be okay. Because even when it comes to mental clarity and truth with the King of Swords, Spirit is letting you know. Focus on the reality of it. Focus on the truth. You know. Because I feel like somebody knew what they were doing. Right? Somebody knew exactly what they were doing. Because this person's intentions, they never had true intentions towards you to even begin with, because this is just a player. This is somebody who's good at doing what they do. But they never thought in a million years that they would be able to get you. You know what I'm saying? And then when they got you and you fell for them, oh, that that blew up their ego big time. But it's okay, because the universe is on your side with the Wheel of Fortune here to help you. And many of you are ready for something new with the Two of Wands when it comes to you wanting to create new plans for the future for yourself. Spirit is helping you to focus on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles. And spiritually, you're going to get through this, believe it or not. Because this person, yeah, they came in. The devil, they came in. They saw it as a sex thing. And for some of you, when this person got with you, because they saw it as just a quick sex flame, they figured you was gonna be okay with it. You understand what I'm saying? So for some of you, you got somebody who pretty much says something like, well, you knew what you was getting yourself into because we both grown, we not kids. You already knew what the game was. You know what I'm saying? When I got with you, we met at the club or wherever we met at, and one thing led to another. We slept together. So, I gave you what you gave me. You understand what I'm saying? On that type of line. You feel me? It's like this is somebody who feels like, we got caught up because the intimacy was good, but it was just one of those things. You already knew I was talking to somebody. You kind of had somebody in your life, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to hurt you or whatever, but we grown. I'm not the first. I won't be the last. So you gonna be all right. That's kind of the conversation they kicking. You say you going through a divorce. You know what? Let me share a little story about that, going through a divorce. Because it wasn't that long ago when I went through this. Was it 2023? I went through a divorce in 2023. But I went through a situation where, and it's crazy. I went through a divorce in 2023, but it was done behind my back. Because, see, I didn't know that my ex husband was sick and his family had coerced signatures. You understand what I'm saying? Because he was dealing with a couple of females, right? And I'll never forget when this one female said to me that she didn't mean to sleep with my husband. She didn't mean to take my husband, this, that, and the third. And I pretty much told her, well, you didn't really take nothing because I kind of put him out. You know what I'm saying? So you came through and you thought what you saw, that when you thought what you saw me with was a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I made the picture look good. And so therefore you looked at what you thought was a perfect picture and you wanted what you saw me with. You understand what I'm saying? So I made it look good for you just for you to find out the truth later. So it ain't about what you took, baby girl. But I'm gonna congratulate you and I'm gonna respect the situation. You understand? And that's what I did. And then 2, 3 weeks later, she ended up calling my phone back while he was beating her ass. She screaming, "Come get him, come get him. He done hit me in the eye. He done did this, he done did that." And I told her, no, no refunds, baby. You said you didn't mean to sleep with my husband. You were gonna make him a better person. Now he over there beating your ass and you screaming on the phone. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Well, he took my car, this, that, and the third. It ain't none of my business, baby girl. That don't concern me. You know what I'm saying? It don't concern me, and I'm sorry to hear that. That ain't none of my business, though. That's between you and him. You know what I mean? So, have a good one and hung up. Long story short, I mean, she even put her name on divorce papers that they had sent to an old job of mine. And I didn't even know it. And you know what's weird about this whole shit? They kept faking up documents and all this shit, right? And I didn't know about it. And I found out, I say about 6.5, 7 months later, that we were legally divorced because his family had coerced what they call that shit, an absolute divorce or some shit, whatever. But it was cool because we were married for like 20 years, 22 years. You understand what I'm saying? So we had our history. You feel me? Separated, cool. But the thing that was effed up about that ending is that when it was all done and said, he died. You know what I'm saying? My husband passed away. Um, it'll be 2 years come April of 2026. So he died. And they filmed it and put it on Facebook. And I didn't even know he was dead. And his cousin called me and texted me and told me that my husband was dead. He had passed away. They didn't invite me to the funeral. This is how sneaky they were. They thought I wanted something. And I didn't because I was at peace. You understand what I'm saying? So I wasn't trying to fight. I didn't want shit. But I share that story to say to you that even though you're going through a divorce, karma is a mother effort. You feel me? Because this female did everything in her power to try to wound me and scar me and brag and show everybody that she's riding around my husband. They going out to eat. She's buying him clothes. She's feeding him, fucking him, and all this and that and the third. And may he rest in peace. Because as I sit here and I speak about this, I got a picture of me and my husband on my mirror right now, right here, right above my altar. And I got another picture of him by himself looking handsome. So I don't worry about that because I say, you know what? He left here peacefully. He died peacefully, beautiful. In the hospital, gave him a very beautiful going off, right? But him and his family went through all that bullshit. This female went through all that bullshit to try to destroy my life, to try to break me and tear me down just for her. And she attracted she attracted exactly what she was. You understand what I'm saying? And so the moral of the story is they went through all this paperwork, falsifying documents and putting a bunch of bullshit in the paperwork, this, that, and the third. And they broke their neck to falsify documents for us to get a divorce. And I found out later when I called the clerk of court and they told me that, yeah, they granted the paperwork, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. But he was dead by then. You understand what I'm saying? What's up? What's up, Porsche? I see you, girl. And so God don't like ugly. You understand what I'm saying? God don't like ugly, you guys. This was just almost 2 years ago. Like I said, because in 3 months, it'll be 2 years that my husband's been dead. And they went through all this bullshit to try to tear us apart. But me and this man was married for almost 22 years. So you can't tear some shit apart. You know what I'm saying? Where you done already been through the ups and the downs. You done been through it, right? But to put yourself through all that bullshit just for this man to die. You and didn't nobody get shit. Just for this man to die. You wanted him so bad. All these other females wanted him so bad. You know, they couldn't wait for us to get a divorce. They couldn't wait. That was their biggest dream. I can't wait for Tracy and him to break up and get a divorce. Well, right after that divorce became final, he dropped dead. You understand what I'm saying? And may he rest in peace. You know, love him dearly. I don't have nothing against him. I don't. My biggest hurt was that him and I never had proper closure because there was so many motherfuckers in the mix in the business. You understand what I'm saying? So many people were throwing darts and throwing knives and speaking for him, and he's older than me. And you mean to tell me you wasn't man enough to come and be a real man and have a conversation? We met all these years, so you felt better going out there because he wanted attention and he wanted people to spoil him and get him a shoulder to lean on while he lied and did his dirt just for him to fuck around and drop dead. You know what I'm saying? So just continue to be strong and stay prayed up. You feel me? Continue to stay strong. Stay prayed up, baby. Stay prayed up, okay? And count your blessings. And thank God that you are no longer going through the bullshit and the pettiness that you was going through. Okay, everything happens for a reason. You're going through a season. You're going through a spiritual rebirth. You're going through a spiritual transformation. God is bringing you out. And when you heal through this shit, because it may take a year, you understand? It took me damn near a year because I couldn't even grieve. So many people was waiting to see what my response was going to be. You know, what Tracy going to say. Everybody sat back. And I just let everybody be. And then I went public, you know, and I went on Facebook. And I pretty much, you know, shared a nice dedication, you know, between me and my husband to let the chicks know, look, you know what I mean? It ain't no bad regrets over here, no remorse. You understand? I'm good. He's at peace. We both good. And like I told that female who broke her neck to try to tear me and him apart, like I told her, you did all that bullshit. But rest assured that his spirit is with me. Rest assured that all that shit y'all did, I'm the first person he came to. Because I wasn't there beside him when he died. So I'm the first person he came to, and he did. Believe me and you guys, because I kept having dreams about him 3-4 days in a row. And I kept waking up, and I even shared it on some of my past readings. I kept saying, why the hell am I having dreams about my husband? And sure enough, a week after I was having those dreams, I found out he was dead. So I share that story with you. You know, be brave, be strong. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be okay, Virgos. All right? God got you. Amen. Because, yes, you're going through a change. You're going through a spiritual change. And for some of you could be taking on the King of Cups. Some of you can have a King of Cups that's sitting back waiting for you to come. This is like a moment of celebration because you could have dealt with a King of Cups. This could be your energy where you was emotionally in your feelings and feeling drained spiritually and mentally, but now you're celebrating. And for some, you may end up meeting a mature man, whether this is good or bad, because you could take it both ways. And the reason why I say that is because for some of you, you may need to be careful because I feel like for some of my Virgos, you're going to come into a spring of luck. And some of you may end up hitting the Powerball, the Mega Ball, or you may win a few thousands on a scratch off, right? Amen. Let's claim it, okay? Let's claim this right here. Because you're going through this spiritual change for a reason. And for a lot of you with this here 3 of Pentacles, you're focused on your goals. But again, that's why I say we have to be careful, because we don't know if this rich man is just coming in because he finds you attractive, sexy, and he feels like he can come and tell you what you want to hear and buy your time. So be careful if that's the case, because I feel like many of you may find yourself attracting a sugar daddy or a sugar mama. Like I said, you're definitely going through a ending, and it's okay. It's a cleansing. So when you do shed tears and you cry, make sure that you get yourself a spiritual cleansing jar so that when you cry, you can catch those tears into that jar. And when you put your tears into a jar, make sure you get you a piece of paper. I always say white, and put down a prayer and tell God what you want, because your hard work is going to pay off. It may not be the best job that you want, but take your tears and put them in a jar and write out your pain on a piece of paper. And then thank the Lord for blessing you in more ways than one, because you're going to receive. And then put some sea salt on that paper and fold it to you 3-4 times. And put some sea salt in that jar. And put some water in there. And put a little bit of spiritual oil. Seal it. You can even spray a little perfume, you know what I'm saying? And seal it. And leave it be. Now, this Knight of Cups is here with this Knight of Pentacles. And so I feel like, again, when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles and when it comes to this path, and then when I see a Knight of Cups, and this person is sitting here calling themselves playing chess, not checkers. When I see that, and this can even be you taking it on, right? Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, it could be you. Or you could be dealing with somebody who views you as competition, maybe. And this is somebody who wants to copy off of you. This could be somebody watching you and they want what you have. You know, it's always funny when people see you and they want what you have. I always tell people, be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Just because you see something and it looks good from the outside, but you don't know what the hell is going on the inside, be careful wanting other people's shit, because that's not something you might be ready to carry. You know, so many people just tell me, oh, Tracy, I love your nails, I love your hair, I love, you know, love your outfit, love your shoes. Oh my God, I want what you have. And I just wish I could, you know, and I tell them, whoa, you know, I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? For real, I appreciate it. You know, the compliments. Amen. Bless. Yes, thank you. Okay. But I also tell people, stop asking for what you think you see me what I have, baby girl, because trust me, I done been there, done that, and did that, and you really, truly don't want my life. You don't want my life because you would never be able to handle it. So stop thinking that because something looked good to you, that you want that person's life. Count your blessings for you being alive and well and healthy and able to get up the next day. Count your blessings if you have a roof over your house, over your head. Count your blessings if you got food in the refrigerator, you know, the cabinets, you know what I'm saying? You got food on the stove. Count your blessings. It's cold as hell outside. I woke up early this morning, told myself I was going to go to the laundromat and do some laundry. And it was in the teens, you guys. Okay, I ran a couple of errands and shit. But let me tell you, when I stepped outside that door this morning, I said, you know what, Lord, I'm going to be okay. I didn't even go to the laundromat, you guys. For real, for real. It was cold as hell, okay? And it's cold as hell outside right now as I speak. And I'm sitting there saying, you know, New Year's Eve, and I might want to go downtown and enjoy the festivities and all that. But then I changed my mind. I said, I'm not even going to talk myself into that shit. because it's cold as hell. I ain't even gonna front. I ain't got time to be looking cute. And then I thought about something that my mother-in-law, may she rest in peace. My mother-in-law sat me down some years ago. You know, I was in my 30s because I'm in my 50s now, and my mother-in-law sat me down, and I wasn't ready, but she kept it real with me. And she told me, she said, Tracy, instead of taking all your money just to go to the mall or go shopping, because I was working my ass off, you guys. I had like two good damn jobs. You understand what I'm saying? Dressing my ass off. I had brand new outfits in the closet for each day. You know, planning my weekends out, all that shit. New shoes, new outfits, all that. My mother-in-law told me, Tracy, she said, instead of taking that money and putting them clothes on your back just to look cute. And shout out to my moderators in the building for holding the chats down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my moderators. I told you guys, my moderators, they hold this channel down. You know what I'm saying? So my moderators see some shit that ain't right. My moderators already know what to do. They're going to block it, remove it, delete it, time it. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to my moderators. Salute. Respect. One love. But like I'm saying, my mother was told me, she said, Tracy, instead of taking that damn money and dressing your ass up just to go to the motherfucking club or go hang out with your friends, my mother told me, instead of taking that damn money, she said, take that damn money that you about to go out and fuck up for a weekend or Friday or Saturday night and put that shit toward your house. She said, invest in your home. Invest in where you lay your motherfucking head at. Invest for your future, because when everybody turn their back on you, you gonna be the motherfucking one looking stupid out there in the cold while everybody's moving on with their life. And I always held on to that. My mother told me, she said, Tracy, you a survivor. Don't worry about keeping up with the Joneses. You are a survivor. Yes, people have dug knives in your back and ripped them out your chest and done all kind of fucked up shit to you. But at the end of the day, you are a survivor. And so she told me, when you get money and you get paid, and may she rest in peace, she's with me. That was a sign. She told me, she said, put a little money away for savings. But if you're going to buy something, she told me, she said, buy a piece of furniture. You know what I'm saying? A little bit at a time. You know, get you a sofa, make you happy. Get yourself a little love seat, a little chair. You know, you ain't got to do it over and beyond, but treat yourself to your house. You know, put some furniture in your house. You know what I'm saying? Make your house look cute and comfortable for you. So this way you ain't got to worry about nobody else. And you can drink your champagne and your wine or your liquor at home behind closed doors, and you could turn your music on and you could light your own damn candles, cook your own motherfucking steak, potatoes, and vegetables. And that always stood with me. You know? Words of wisdom. Amen. That's right, Porsche. And so I share that with y'all because I've been sitting here, I'm like, I was going to go downtown. You know, I was going to get cute. But then I'm like, you know what? Why the fuck should I put $500 just for me to stand out in the cold and watch a damn ball drop? You know what I'm saying? Because I did that shit before and it wasn't fun. I'm a short bitch. I ain't but 5 feet. So trust me, when I did that shit, I damn near felt like I was drowning, suffocating because the crowd with so many motherfuckers. I mean, for real, I couldn't breathe. So I'm like, why do I want to go and be around a million motherfuckers out in the cold? And I'm spending all my motherfucking money. And then when, you know, and bills is right around the corner. So I don't know, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I say, you know, I might pull up, you know, do a little afternoon, see what it is, because there gonna be some block parties, you know, some day parties that's gonna start around 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I don't know. I may pull. I ain't really talking myself into it though, because again, I ain't no bitch that want to be in the cold. You know what I'm saying? I really, you know, I really don't have nothing to talk about to even be out and about in a group of people who I really don't know, ain't talking about shit. You feel me? I could be in home chilling with my chips and dip and my wine and sitting in front of the fucking TV and just watch the motherfucking apple fall. You know what I'm saying? Relaxing at the crib, you guys. Real talk. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. So I don't know. I don't see me doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Yeah. Because shit, I go back to work on January 4th, Sunday. So, that's only like in 3 days, 4 days. I think I might chill. You know how we do, Virgo. Why should I go broke for one night when I can put a few dollars up and shit and chill at the crib? Because I already been planning, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready. Because Virgos, you know how we do, right? Because I'm like, January's here, New Year 2026. What is my goal, right? And I'm like, you know what? I really don't want to be around a group of motherfuckers right now. But what I want to do, you know what I'm saying, is like, because I got to take down all these damn Christmas decorations. And so my mind is like, because I was looking for furniture, right? I was shopping around today for furniture, a new living room set. And you know what? I don't understand, you guys. Why is it that now when you order shit or you go shopping, why is it that they taking everything the fuck apart and they charging you for the furniture? They charging to deliver the shit. And then you have to assemble the shit too? I said, you got to be fucking joking, right? Because I went shopping for a new living room set, you guys. Who the fuck takes a sofa apart and put it inside a fucking box and deliver a fucking box of furniture pieces and you got to put it together your damn self? I said, what kind of world is we motherfucking living in? You know what I'm saying? Where now, if you buy furniture, you mean to tell me you want me to pay y'all for a brand new motherfucking living room set and y'all going to break the shit down and put it in a fucking box and you're going to deliver pieces of furniture in a motherfucking box? I don't know, y'all. I was like, you know what? I might just motherfucking keep what I have. You understand? I might just hold on to what the fuck I have and throw some damn furniture covers on that bitch. Because let me tell you, I can't see me investing money because I said to myself, if I'm paying for the shit and I'm paying you motherfuckers to deliver my shit, y'all motherfuckers better bring my shit off the goddamn furniture flow. You know what I'm saying? Just like I motherfucking see it. Don't come to my motherfucking house bringing me a goddamn box of pieces of furniture that I gotta motherfucking put together, goddamn it. What the fuck I look like? That's what I'm paying y'all motherfuckers for, right? So I'm like, fuck that. You know what? I'm like, nah, that shit pissed me off today, you guys. It did. It pissed me off. Because I had picked out this nice ass living room set, right? Curtains, rugs, all that shit, right? And then when I saw that these motherfuckers was like, they gonna deliver a motherfucking box. Who the fuck puts furniture in a box? And when they said I had to assemble that shit, you mean tell me you gonna pull up at my door with a box of furniture parts and you want me to put the shit back together? Oh, hell no. Y'all got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I want what the fuck I see in the picture. So if y'all ain't bringing me what the fuck I see in the picture, fuck y'all. Nah. I was pissed off today, y'all. I was talking my shit. Okay? Fuck all that. So I think I'm just going to hold on to the motherfucking shit I have. Because I'm bothered by it. You know? Damn. Shit, who the fuck wants to spend extra money? And then they want to charge you an extra few $100 if you want them to come and put the shit together for you. That's an extra $200-$300. So now you want me to pay you to deliver my shit and then pay you to put my shit together, and I'm already paying for the shit. And so you trying to charge me 3 fucking times? For real? That's what we doing? No. I'm old fashioned. I'm from the old school. My grandmama taught me well. Fuck that. Now I know. You remember back in the day for my old school people, if I got any OGs here, you know what I'm saying? For my people that's in their 40s and 50s, you know what I'm saying? So if I got any 40s and 50-year-olds here in this chat, y'all understand. You know what I'm getting ready to say now for my old school people. And back in the day, when grandma and grandpa used to put plastic on their furniture and you would lay on that shit in the summertime and feel like you're about to fucking die and sweat because grandma had fucking plastic on every piece of goddamn furniture. But then 10, 20 years later, when she took that fucking plastic off, that shit looked brand spanking new because grandma kept that shit clean. Now I understand. You understand what I'm saying? I understand. That's why I said, okay. Grandma said, fuck keeping up with the Joneses. Okay, her shit had plastic on it. She had a beautiful yellow living room set, and the motherfucking couch in the left seat had plastic all over that shit. And now I understand why mama and them used to put plastic on their shit, all right? And they used to tell them motherfuckers, you not sitting on my shit with your street clothes. And when we come in the house and grandma would tell you, you better get in that bathroom and wash your ass and take your shoes up at the door. Don't be coming to motherfucking house treading no dirt in the bottom of your shoes on my motherfucking rug. Take your shoes up at the motherfucking door. And if your socks stink, you can't even come up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or if you her children, she tell you get your ass in the tub in the shower, but goddamn it, take your shoes off at the motherfucking door. And you was not allowed to sit on my furniture with your street clothes. Now I understand what that shit was about. I get it. Because goddamn, if I'm gonna be paying triple for a sofa. I love sitting in a chair for y'all motherfuckers to charge me 3 times. Oh, I was raising hell today, you guys. I really was. So yeah, I don't know. I might just hold on to the shit I have and get some furniture covered. You feel me, Kurt? Because I'm good. I know how to decorate. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no rich bitch. Okay, I ain't no rich bitch over here. All right, I live like everybody else, paycheck to paycheck, this motherfucker. And I be goddamn if I'm gonna be blowing money for a motherfucking couch and a chair. No, I ain't doing all that bullshit. I'll buy some damn pillows to go on that shit, make it look cute. Okay. Anyway, moving on to y'all reading. Let's get back to your reading. I just had to share that story. That's what I went through today. Amen. All right. Y'all know I keep it real over here. All right, I keep it real. This platform over here, we keep it real. All right. Amen. You said I do that 5 days a week. Morning, okay. Yes, Lord. And I used to be a manager of Macy's Furniture. So I know I used to be a supervisor of Macy's Furniture Department. I did that for a while. But shit, we used to deliver the shit from the warehouse like it is on the floor. We didn't break shit apart and then put some shit in a box and put it on the truck and make motherfuckers put the shit back together. There's some new shit. Here, there's some new shit. There's some shit that they just motherfucker came up with to get more money, tear the motherfucking furniture apart and then charge extra for a motherfucker to have to put it back together. Bullshit. I ain't doing that. Not today, y'all. Let's see what we got, Virgo. So you got a past person that's definitely thinking about you, okay? Let's just put that out there. 6 of Cups. This person is definitely thinking about you. And you're definitely ready to take a leap of faith forward with the Fool card. Okay. This person that's thinking about you with the Page of Wands, this person is really thinking and saying to themselves that they're willing to put forth the effort and the action, and they're willing to show you that they want to take the risk. They want to come back. This person is saying they want to do whatever it takes, whether even this could be you saying, but you're over here. But see, Virgo, I don't see you really. And see, it could be a mirroring situation. All right. So let's say this is somebody who you really cared about and they really cared about you, right? Because I do see mutual feelings here. All right. I do see 2 people mirroring one another. Okay. So I'm not gonna leave that out because that's what I'm seeing. Okay. So I do see 2 people that really care for each other. That's mirroring each other. And somewhere, somehow, a little bit, and this could be a different person, both of y'all are kind of spiritually holding on to each other. And maybe because time has passed or some years have passed, and the both of you have grown older, wiser, smarter, mature, and you both know what you want. And so now, maybe for some of you, not everybody, because I ain't gonna talk you into getting to, with a. I'll tell you straight up. If a motherfucker wants shit, or if a bitch wants shit, leave that bitch alone. Leave that motherfucker alone. All right. If you know they was a whore, a dog, a slut, whatever, they were strung out and they caused you to hit rock bottom, and they stab you in the back, talk shit about you, so leave that motherfucker, leave that bitch alone. All right. Okay. But now, if there's somebody who you was really close to and they was good to you and you was good to them and you dealt with somebody who was responsible, because you never know. We have people from the past, and you never know who's gonna pop up in the future, right? But for some of you, this could be a past person who you may end up running into. Y'all may end up communicating or whatever the case may be, you know. But Virgo, like I said, you're somebody who's very spiritually developed. You understand? And you kind of know who you are, you know what you want, because you're sitting here, you got the Queen of Swords on your side with the High Priestess. So when the High Priestess shows up with the Queen of Swords, that's basically letting you know, you're setting your boundaries and your expectations up high as you should, because you done been there, done that, and did that. And so many of you have already spun the block and you learned your lesson the hard way when you spun the block, and you know you didn't get your shit from spinning the block. And so you learned your lesson the hard way. And so now, after learning your painful lesson, and it taught you and it made you stronger, and what didn't kill you made you stronger, you now got your boundaries up. You're setting strong spiritual boundaries. And the High Priestess is here to tell you to use wisdom and intellect, spiritual growth, listen to your intuition. Just because you see somebody from the past who comes back and say all the right shit to you, you know, don't forget the bullshit you've been through. You understand what I'm saying? Don't forget the bullshit. You feel me? It's okay to see somebody from the past. And sometimes, it could be closure. It don't always have to be a beginning, a new start. This could be closure. You know? You understand what I'm saying? And so it's like, because it takes two. It takes two. You understand what I'm saying? And we all have flaws. We all have baggage. But if you have managed to overcome your baggage and your flaws, and you have healed and you've done a step work, it's no way in the world I would ever tell you to take a motherfucker back who didn't go through the same healing process, who didn't go through the step work that you went through. If you know you've been through hell and back, and it took you some years to get your shit together and get your mind right, and it was spirit that helped you to get your mind right, you don't have time to be dibbling and dabbling and letting somebody come back to you just because you're a little more stable and they see you as a little more, spiritually developed. They know you got your mind on you, they know you got a good head on your shoulder. They know you ain't no dumb bitch. You feel me? They know that shit. They know you ain't gonna put up with their nonsense, their bullshit, no baggage and bitches. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for that baby mama drama. This nigga got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids from different bitches. Everywhere he lay his hat is his home. You understand what I'm saying? We not trying to pay another motherfucker's child support and their alimony. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't got time to be paying a nigga canteen, this and that motherfucking canteen money. They get locked up. We ain't got time for that bullshit. We over. We way past that bullshit there. You know? But yeah, Virgs. I feel like we're on a new spiritual journey, Virgos. I do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like 2026 is going to definitely be about, saving and budgeting and carefully investing our money in the stock market. You understand what I mean? And moving and making those positive changes. And if you got to do it by yourself, oh motherfucking well, you just got to do it by your motherfucking self. But you got new beginners. There go the magician with the butterflies. You got new beginners coming your way. And so, yeah, somebody feels left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. But they did that shit to themselves, because when they had you, they should have treated you fucking better. But you know what? Thank this person. If you do see them and they come to you, tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. Because if it wasn't for them hurting you the way they fucking did and shitting on you, you wouldn't be the person who you have become today. You wouldn't be this smart, beautiful, brilliant, intelligent, you know what I'm saying? Smart mind individual. So thank this person when you see them. You understand? Thank them. Don't hold no damn remorse. Tell them thank you. Tell them motherfucking thank you because you love them so damn much. It's a damn shame they didn't love you the way you loved them, or maybe they was hiding their feelings emotionally and they wasn't able to open up and tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they did love you, but god damn it, they did you dirty as fuck. And that's some shit that you could grow, get over, you know, you can forgive it because that's years, right? So just tell them thank you. You know what I mean? No hard feelings, no remorse. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? You shitted on me, you did me dirty, you did this and you did that, but I ain't even got time to reflect on none of that bullshit. But thank you. Because if it wasn't for your motherfucking dirt and your damage, I wouldn't be the bitch I am today. So thank you. Because now I know motherfucking better than I know right from wrong. And I know damn well I will never, ever, ever look back on the bullshit that you put me through. Never, ever. Not in a million motherfucking years. You taught me what to look for and what not to fuck with. You understand what I'm saying? So thank you. So thank they motherfucking ass if you see them. No shade. Because I do feel like something new is coming your way with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? And you got the Ace of Wands here. And you're going toward a victory with the Six of Wands. And you finally got the freedom to move forward with the Eight of damn Wands. And you're freeing yourself with the damn Two of Swords. You're no longer stuck. And this motherfucker here with the Five of Swords, who was trying to sabotage everything that you had going on, everything that a motherfucker sent your way to hurt you and harm you, that shit is gonna fall back on their ass. And everything they did to you is gonna reflect back on them. 3 times fold. You understand what I'm saying? And they gonna hate to see you move the fuck on, especially if you do meet somebody new and you start your life over and they see you happy and they know you succeeding in life and you about to get on your feet. It's gonna hurt them because they know they fucked up and they know you was a good bitch. It's gonna destroy their ass because when they see you moving forward, and they're gonna be thinking to themselves, damn, that could have been me and you. You know what I'm saying? That could have been you and them. But they chose to do the other thing. And sometimes things happen. And let me say this too. Because like I said, it takes two. It takes two. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm the type of bitch where I I I give accountability for the part I played. You know what I'm saying? So Virgo, sometimes we have to take responsibility for our own actions, okay? Because it takes two to tangle. We can't always just throw the other person under the rug and say they did this and they did that and they did this because we the ones that allowed them to come into our life. You feel me? It was a lesson taught, but we the ones that invited that shit. We got choices in life. We have decisions in life. And so it's up to us to open the door or leave the door closed. So if we let that shit come in, that was a pain that was meant for us to learn. You feel me? And so it's like shit happens on impulse. Because sometimes we don't think. Sometimes we see somebody that look good, smell good, they sexy, the sex is good, the vibe is good. You understand what I'm saying? The moment we caught up, feelings, hey, shit happens. Cool. We grow up, we get over that shit. It takes two. You know what I mean? It takes two because I fell for him just like he fell for me. He had somebody, I had somebody. We were both young, naive, getting caught up. We were both vulnerable. We didn't know shit was going to happen, and it happened. Feelings got, you know what I mean, wrapped up. Everybody was in the biz. Okay. It wasn't meant for us to be together then, but that's not to say it's meant for us to be together now. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that was just an experience that we both had to go through. But no remorse, no bitter feelings, no grudge. You understand? I will never put anybody who taught me a lesson, I will never put that person down. If anything, I'll shake their motherfucking hand and say, thank you for making me the bitch that I am today. And I'm going to always love you for that. Because if it wasn't for your bullshit, I definitely wouldn't be the queen who I am today. So I'm going to walk away and I'm going to always hold on to the good shit because I don't have time to hold on to the bitter shit. I'm too powerful. I'm too strong. I'm too smart. I'm too wise. You feel me? So I'm not going to walk away holding no motherfucking grudges. Whatever happened in the past is the past. You feel me? My husband is motherfucking dead and gone. The nigga who I was with, Hey, to each his own. God bless you. May the Lord continue to bless you. I'm raising you up. You know what I'm saying? I salute you. I'm not wishing you no bad luck because I don't want none of that shit to fall back on me. So if anything, I'm gonna say God bless you. You know what I'm saying? God bless you. Thank you for the time we had. That's it. Because I damn sure can't get back in the bed with you because you was a hoe. You know what I mean? No shade. Not to say that you a hoe today, but I'm just saying you was a hoe. And I know, you know what I mean? You done been around. And you got a few baby mamas. You got enough baby mamas out there to damn they have half of a calendar. No shade. No shade. But what I'm saying is I know I'm not gonna lay down with you. I'm not even gonna play that part. You know what I'm saying? I can hold on to the good intimacy that we share, but I damn sure ain't about to lay the fuck down with you because I know you was a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And because I know you was a hoe, I damn sure I'm not about to open up my door and let you come in my vessel, in my temple with your whorish ass and think I'm gonna let your slut tramping ass come back through my motherfucking door. That's just not gonna happen, all right? I ain't putting you down, I ain't calling your names, I'm just saying you was a hoe. And so because you was a hoe, I can't be fucking with you. All right. But hey, good to see you. You look good. You know what I'm saying? You look good. Good to see you. You look good. May the Lord keep blessing you. But no, I'm scared as hell to fuck with you. Cause nigga, I don't know where the fuck you been. I don't know what the fuck you got, but I know I ain't trying to catch it. You feel me? I ain't trying to, I don't want to even get addicted to your motherfucking ass. You understand what I'm saying? Because goddamn, there's too much shit in the water. These motherfuckers is coming with HIV, STD, sores outside the body, DL, all that shit. Sleeping with same sex. Nah. Because you done been in the whole clubs, the strip clubs, and all that shit. I can't be investing myself in that type of bullshit, is what I'm saying. Okay? So, yeah, Virgos, if you see your past person, tell them thank you. Tell them thank you. But, don't be stupid to the shit. Don't be stupid now. Tell them thank you. But protect the coochie. Protect the coochie. Remember, keep your eye on the bigger prize. You know what I'm saying? And don't be scared to tell that motherfucker, look, you was a hoe. No shade, we can always be friends, but nigga, you was a hoe. And I can't let you come back in my vessel with your hoish ass. You understand that he might be like, well, I ain't no hoe no more, nigga. I don't give a damn. You was a hoe. You done been up in quite a few bitches, my nigga. You done fucked like 25, 50 bitches as I last seen you. That shit is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to ride that type of pipe, my nigga. You feel me? So keep that shit over there. Yeah. Take care, right? Let me go. You got to do that. That's how you got to handle that shit, Virgo, all right? Separate yourself from the shit that no longer serve you with the Queen of Pentacles. I'm speaking facts tonight. Feel like I'm preaching. It's a new year, y'all. What time is it? It's a new motherfucking year. It is 2000. Well, let me see. It's New Year's Eve, so it's 1:30. It's 1:30 a.m. Let me not get ahead of myself. I was getting ready to say it's a new motherfucking year. Not yet, y'all. It's December the 31st. It's December the 31st, okay? I was getting ready to say, goddamn, Happy New Year. Let me open up another fucking bottle. Not yet. It's 1:30 a.m. December 31st. It's New Year's Eve. It's been quiet as hell around this motherfucker where I stay at. And all I gotta say is, tomorrow afternoon, I am gonna turn on me some goddamn music. I'm letting these motherfuckers know. I got a few neighbors, so man, I'm gonna turn on me some music, y'all. I'm gonna turn on me some music, all right? Yeah. And I'm gonna pop me some bottles up in this motherfucker. Because I know y'all be listening through the walls. Y'all listen to me right now. Don't act like y'all don't hear me doing this motherfucker reading. I know everybody hear me, doing the reading. So because I got ears around this motherfucker, one of y'all know it's New Year's Eve. I'm gonna celebrate at home, all right? So don't nobody say shit. Don't nobody complain. Y'all turn on y'all music, all right? So if y'all hear me turn on my music, y'all turn on y'all music too, all right? Get your party on. Turn your TV on. Pop your bottles, because that's what I'm going to be fucking doing around this bitch, all right? Don't nobody complain. I had to say that, y'all, because I know, I know people eavesdropping and shit. It's New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve. These motherfuckers ain't asleep. They not asleep. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. They listening to me do the reading. So since everybody's eavesdropping, listen to me do the reading, goddamn it. I gotta put it out there. Don't come fucking with me when I'm celebrating. You feel me? Leave me the fuck alone. Let me party at home. So I'm partying at home, goddamn it. Don't nobody complain. I'm letting everybody know. But Virgos, you got a 9 of Cups. So it is some sort of wish fulfillment being granted to you now. There is a wish fulfillment. You may even have a new love coming your way. Yeah, King of Wands for some of you. All right. Just saying. If y'all enjoying this reading, hit that like button. To all the cross watchers, to the people that sit in the background that's watching, shout out to y'all, because I know when I log off this motherfucker, I'm going to see everybody who was sitting up in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I don't get mad about that shit. Some people don't want to get in the chats, but every time I log off, it be a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's tuned in watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all, yo. Salute. Subscribe to the channel. All right, some of y'all already are, but subscribe to the channel, the notification bell, so you know when I'm going live, because I might come back in this bitch tomorrow night when I'm tipsy. All right, so y'all make sure you get, have your fucking bottles when I come back up in this bitch. Everybody have their motherfucking bottles. All right, get your motherfucking wine, get your liquor, whatever. I may have to go. Do I want to go to the liquor store? I mean, I got bottles of wine. You know what I'm saying? In the refrigerator, I got like 3-4 bottles of wine. I don't really think I need a bottle of liquor, because if I get some liquor, it's going to put me to fucking sleep. And then I ain't going to be up to see the motherfucking apple motherfucking drop. You feel me? So I might not fuck with no liquor, because I was just thinking, should I go to the ABC store real quick, as soon as they open, and kind of go in there and grab me a bottle. But then I don't need to fuck with no liquor, because I know if I take me a shot of liquor, I'm going to be fucking asleep. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to see Tracy, okay? So I might not fuck with no liquor, y'all. All right. I think I'm just going to do my motherfucking little wine, do my little motherfucking champagne. I ain't going to fuck with no liquor, because if I fuck with the liquor put a bitch to sleep. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that's going to do. Shit, 1-2 glasses of liquor and a bitch is sleep. All right. So I ain't fucking with no liquor. I'm not even going to go to the ABC store. See how I had to think about that shit, y'all? See how I had to think real quick? I had to think, right? I had to think, because a part of me was saying, fuck that, this New Year's Eve, let me go to the liquor store, grab me a couple of bottles. But nah, I changed my mind, because Virgos, we think, we analyze shit, Virgo. That's what we do. We analyze the shit, right? We weigh the options, the pros with the cons, right? If I get the liquor, I'm going to sleep. So let me liquor the fuck alone. A nice bottle of wine, champagne, I'm good. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to still be up. So, I don't need no liquor. So, fuck that. I'm not going to the ABC store. I had to think about that shit real quick. I had to weigh the options. That's what we do as a Virgo. We weigh the options. You understand? And I'm a single bitch. So, it ain't like I got good dick or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had some real, if I had some real stamina, you know what I mean? If I had a nigga that really had my attention, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna front, because I'm human. You feel me? Now, if I had a Stella getting her groove back type of situation, then I might go get that bottle of liquor. But since I ain't got no, I'm single. Ain't nobody here knocking my pussy. Ain't nobody, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody topping a bitch off. You feel me? So since I'm single and I ain't got nobody up in here topping me off correctly, I ain't about to waste money on no motherfucking liquor. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I had good dick and I knew I was going to go a few rounds, and hell yeah, I'd go to ABC. So, I bust a bottle and shit. I'm going to keep it real, because, that's what we do over here. I keep it real. But I'm a single bitch. So I'm going to enjoy the New Year's Eve. I don't need no motherfucking liquor. But I will be back with some motherfucking wine and champagne, all right? And we can drink wine and champagne together, all right? So salute to all my single Virgos, all right? There's nothing wrong with being single, okay? Single is good. Single is good. Don't mean we're going to be single forever. It just means that we know what the fuck we want, and we know what the fuck we not going to fuck with, period, all right? It ain't because you can't get nobody. It's because as a Virgo, we allowed to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? Pick and choose. If a motherfucker ain't correct, keep it moving. If a bitch ain't correct, keep it moving. You feel me? Well, It ain't because we can't get nobody. We just picky as hell. You know what I mean? And it's just like if a motherfucker look good, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I can't be with nobody who ain't got good dick. That's just off gate. If they ain't got good dick, I can't fuck with that. Period. And if they broke and ain't got good, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got good, I can't fuck with that. You know what I mean? You gotta come with something, my nigga. You know what I mean? You gotta have your own do re mi, nigga. You gotta have your own crib, your own job. You got every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, yeah, that's why I'm single. You know, I'm single, I'm celibate, I'm okay. You know what I mean? Because I'm not about to throw, no, I can't put this punani on just anybody because this shit has been backed up. You know what I'm saying? I know how I get down. So until Mr. Good Dick, Mr. Chocolate Good Bar, until I meet that motherfucker who's on point, you know what I'm saying? It'll be wine and champagne. Bitch ain't fucking with no liquor. You know what I mean? Nah. And I damn sure ain't chasing a motherfucker down. This ain't no motherfucking hip hop in New York type shit. No shade. But bitch, I ain't getting on a plane to pay to go get no dick. We ain't doing that. I ain't that type of bitch. I don't be traveling to no dick. Fuck out of here. Nigga gotta come correct with their own funds. That's number one. Nah. I'm not traveling. I'm not paying for no dick. Is you crazy? But anyway, y'all enjoying it. Y'all know I keep it real over here. I keep it real now. This platform is for the grown. The grown, all right? We grown. We adults. I'm real as a motherfucker over here, okay? If you can't handle my realness, this ain't the channel for you. Okay? I'm spiritual, but goddamn it, I'm real, okay? I'm human. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit, and I ain't gonna beat around the bush, all right? I'm straightforward. I'm very motherfucking direct, okay? I'm firm. I don't get nobody business. I mind my business. I don't tell nobody what to do, but I will spit the facts and tell you the truth, okay? And you can take it as how you want to take it, but I'm going to always keep it 1,000 with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to never front on my people. So I'm going to keep that shit all the way 1,000 real. That's who I am, all right? Yeah, Virgo, because like I said, you are the hermit. You are showing up in your reading, all right? The moon card is here, so you're walking in the light. Well, whoever thought they was gonna run game on you, the masses motherfucker coming to fuck off, and you're walking in the light. You see that shit for how it really is. So if somebody think they're coming to you or wolf in sheep's clothing, they better motherfucking think again. And that's a fact, because the sun is on your side. You know what? I'm going to read the Bible in the morning. I'm going to make sure that when I get up, I read the Bible, because I feel like the Lord is telling me that as soon as I wake up in the morning, read the Bible. I need to pull up some scriptures, you know what I'm saying, to cover myself a little bit. You know what I mean, Ma? Before I lay down and go to sleep, I'm gonna pull up some scriptures and I'm gonna read me some scriptures and and I could just to cover myself. You know what I'm saying? Just to cover myself because we're human. You feel me? I'm gonna read a few scriptures before I lay down, and I'm gonna read me some scriptures when I wake up. This way I know I'm good, and I ain't gotta worry about the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm human. I'm a real bitch. Thank God I know who I am and I know my worth. So I ain't never insecure about shit. And I damn sure ain't competing with no motherfucking body because I don't motherfucking have to. I know who I am, all right? Anybody who knows me that's been on this channel from day one, trust me, they will tell you I was the type of bitches to get my nails done every motherfucking week. My Virgos will tell you, okay? You could go back and look at some of my old videos. I used to get my motherfucking nails and hair and all that shit done every motherfucking week. And the reason why I stopped doing that shit is because when them nails break, that shit hurt. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When them nails break, that shit hurt, and you got to go get that shit done. When one or two start popping off, then you got to take the rest off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get back in my nail game. I'm just not going to get back in that shit deep like I used to, because I ain't with that. A bitch got a job. I work. So I don't really need claws to be on my hand when I'm at work. Okay? But I will be getting my nails done. So, I ain't got them done now because I don't give a fuck. It ain't because I can't go get them done. I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm at the crib. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to press no motherfucking body. I'm eating shit. Bills is paid. I'm warm. It's cold outside. You know what I'm saying? I ain't start popping motherfucking my own bottles. But yeah, 5 of Wands. What's up, Trinity? Yeah, but 5 of Wands, like I said, Virgo. There's some little bit of conflict here. A little bit of conflict. Somebody might come to you hostile or jealousy because they view you as competition. Or you just speak your motherfucking mind. I know I speak my motherfucking mind. Eight of Pentacles, you focus on your stability as you should be. So I really don't give a fuck about the conflict. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people, don't view me as competition. Please don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give a fuck about that shit. Because I think it's kind of crazy. I do. I'm the type of person. People will be like, oh, well, Tracy's a broke bitch. Look at Tracy. Tracy's nails done. Tracy's at home. She by herself. She ain't got nobody. Oh, she look broke. But then soon as I get my motherfucking hair done, nails done, makeup done, you see me outside and I got a brand new outfit on, shoes, fresh coat. Everybody's hating on me. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Pick and choose, goddammit. Pick and choose. You either like me to fuck it home on a natural, you know what I mean? Roll, motherfucking headband, scarf, but my hair is kind of cute right now, man. But I'm just saying, I'm at home with the robe on. Shit, 2:00 in the morning. I ain't gotta dress up to get on no motherfucking YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. But like when I do, because I'm going to. Now, when I do get fly, don't nobody come fucking with me, all right? Don't nobody say shit. Don't fuck with me, all right? Because I don't fuck with nobody. I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm Virgo, hermit mode over here, okay? I'm relaxed, okay? Now, because people, I don't get that, Virgos. You know what I'm saying? It's like when we take a minute to go on hermit mode and relax and be comfortable at home and chill, motherfuckers think we down and out. And then when we step out the door and we looking good head to toe, we motherfuckers is hating. We got enemies again. It's like, goddamn. We was cool, you know what I'm saying? When I had to roll with the house shoes on and my hair won't done and my nails won't done, we was good. But now when I step in the motherfucking room, when I'm at the club where I pull up, and all eyes is on me, now everybody's sucking their teeth, rolling their eyes. I'm like, bitch, fix your face. Come on now, relax, fix your face. I ain't come here to steal your man, fuck your man, bitch, calm down. I'm coming to get me a drink from going to fuck back home, right? Goddamn. That's why I don't go nowhere. You feel me? Bro, y'all got the Ace of Pentacles. Besides, I'd rather hold on to my motherfucking dollars than get out there and spend them. Fuck out of here. I damn sure need to be busting $500 out of my pocket to go to the club, and the nigga not gonna give me back what the fuck I spent on me. We can't do that. Absolutely not. Can't do that shit. Anyway, let's see. Let's get one more card. And I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all know I'm a comedian, right? I'm a comedian. We like to laugh over here. We crack a few jokes. All right? We crack a few jokes. Right? Relax. It's New Year's Eve, people. You gonna be all right. You might say, well, goddamn, did Tracy do the reading? If you just getting up in here, yes. We done had the reading, all right? For the most part. We done been through the reading, all right? So for those that's just coming in, you kind of late. You coming in on the ending. Hit the replay, all right? But I'm not telling you nothing wrong. Okay? And to my people that's sitting back in the cut and you watching and you hear, what's good? How y'all doing? Salute. Respect. Love. Thank you for being here. Even though you're not in the chat, because I know when I get ready to lock off this bitch, it's going to be a lot of y'all. So shout out to the people that's not here. Because we getting ready to cut this shit. We get ready to end it. So before we go, y'all put in the comment section where y'all from. You know what I'm saying? Put your city down, put your state down, put your birthday down. Shout out to all my beautiful Virgos and those who got Virgo placements. All right. Put your city down, put your state down. What time is it? What's the weather? Let us know where you from. Introduce yourself. If you didn't know, I'm Tracy. I'm from the BX. I'm from the Boogie Down. I'm from Bronx, New York City. You feel me? Yeah. Okay. King of Pentacles. So like I said, Virgo, you might have a sugar daddy, somebody older. You know what I'm saying? That might come into play. You definitely got a Knight of Swords that's chasing after you. 3 of Wands, though, you waiting on your ships. Okay, you waiting on your motherfucking ships. 7 of Wands, you protecting yourself. Like I said, you are the Empress, baby. Okay, you're going to be celebrating yourself. You are the Queen of Wands, taking back your power. But you do got this motherfucking narcissist that's watching you. okay. You do got the narcissist that's watching you and spying. That's okay. That ain't nothing new. All right. Some of y'all with the four of swords just taking time to grieve in silence. Taking time to relax and chill. That's what you should do. With the temperance card, baby, move in moderation. Seeking peace and patience, keeping everybody out your motherfucking business. Okay? Four cups. Somebody doing a whole lot of heavy contemplating and meditating about their next move. This could be you or them. All right? Ace of Cups, like I said, brand new beginning. Some of y'all are done juggling, or you could be wearing multiple hats. But you could be going through a tower, but you're gonna overcome this motherfucking tower. So don't let nobody come fucking with you in your sleep. You know what I'm saying? If somebody try to spiritually attack you, wake up and tell them to get the fuck away from you. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to get the fuck away from you, all right? Because I got spirits around me too. I don't know who this spirit is. I don't know. I don't know if it's my husband or who the fuck. But like, a real quick little story. I had the little doll on my damn TV thing, right? And I had the doll over there, and I don't know what it is, but I got a spirit in here that don't like Raggedy Ann or some shit. Cause whatever spirit is in this motherfucker, they took my little Raggedy Ann Christmas doll and threw that shit down like 3 times, and I had to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? I came home from work, it was on the floor. I put it over here, they knocked it down. I put it back up, they knocked it down. So now I got the shit over there on the motherfucking door. You understand what I'm saying? I came home from work, I had my little Christmas decoration up, they knocked it down. So I don't know what it is, but somebody got a problem with motherfucking Christmas decorations, all right? I don't know who the spirit is, but I've been talking shit to the spirit, telling the spirit, leave my shit the fuck alone. Stop taking my shit and knocking my shit down. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? You scared of clowns or something? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who that is. But I said someone was living in haunted houses. Yeah, like I said, if somebody spiritually attack you, up the time, vinegar, some salt, do whatever you got to do. Cleanse your floors, because I know I'm off of my floors. Hell yeah, I'm off of my motherfucking floors. Somebody could be dealing with an emperor. You got the 10 of cups coming your way. You're going to be okay. 8 of cups. Yeah, you're leaving the past behind you, Virgs. Yeah, you're releasing the burdens. Some of y'all got a 2. Yeah, like I said, 2 of cups. You may have somebody new getting ready to come into play, all right? All right, Virgs. I'm going to leave it there, baby. I hope you enjoyed this reading. There go that lover. I can't make it up. Past or present, somebody new. I don't know. With the Chariot card, you're definitely overcoming this bullshit and you're closing out a cycle. All right? Somebody here is holding on tight to what they have. They don't want to share shit, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. Like I said, somebody, yeah, whoever you're dealing with, yeah, they drain mentally and emotionally. They feel beat. Somebody feel beat. Somebody's tired of being at their job, busting their ass, but they're not really making enough money. And so, yeah, when it comes to giving and receiving, somebody could have break from you in the past, and now they come back with the bullshit. Yeah, the 9 of swords, somebody can't sleep because they feeling spiritually attacked, feeling, rejected, abandoned, left out there. Somebody did them wrong. Something in the back, and this could be you. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking past. You are the Queen of Cups. And justice is going to fuck off.